लग रहा था, क्योंकि T10 क्रिकेट है, कुछ भी नहीं कह सकते। मगर हमारी बॉलिंग लाइन जो जिस तरह हसनैन ने बॉलिंग की है, मेहरान भाई, कलीम भाई, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह हमारे बहुत अच्छे बॉलर है, और इंशाल्लाह हमने मैच जीतने हैं अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह।
वेल डन। ऐसी तरह की बहुत अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस आपसे तवक्को रखते हैं हम आगे।
थैंक यू वेरी मच, और इंशाल्लाह रूरी रेंजर्स को कभी मायूस नहीं करेंगे इंशाल्लाह, और उम्मीद रखें कि इंशाल्लाह आगे मैच में भी परफॉर्म करें।
Do well, excellent job. Keep repeating it. Thank you. Well, that was from the post-match presentation ceremony. We'll take a short break and we come back. We'll see next game, which is lined up. It's not over yet.
Hello and a very warm welcome once again everyone to Al Amirat ground in Oman. This is a match number 26 and it's coming between Azaiba 11 and Khuwair Warriors. Well, yes, we saw a high scoring thriller just previously where we saw Ruby Rangers winning this one. And now Azaiba versus Khuwair. I'm sure that both these teams would be thinking that we need to score as big. But then to see who goes to bat first, we'll have to go down to see what happened at the toss.
Well, we've got one more game lined up for today. That's game number 2 for the day 7. It is between Azaiba 11 and Khuwair Warriors. They will lock their horns together. Mr. Kapil has been right in the center to witness this one. So to lead Khuwair Warriors, we have got Amir, Kaleem and Haitham Bahar to lead the side Azaiba 11. We are all set for the flip of the coin, and it is the home side Azaiba 11. Khanjar is the call?
Number it is.
Number it is. Well, Haitham, what would you like to do and why?
We will like to bowl first.
Reason for bowling first?
Well, there are not a lot of reason. I think as we have seen the condition, the team who play well will actually win the match. But especially we have good bowlers, so we can defend a good.
What do you think is good total to put on now?
Around 100, it will be good. Yeah.
I wish you good luck and do well. Well, Amir, what were you looking for?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. If I win the toss, I also go for bowling because we were playing yesterday and we chased up, and we are planning to chasing the target.
And now what do you think would be the good total to put on the board?
Anything I mentioned 2-3 interviews, anything above 80 to 90, or if you score 100, I mean it's a good total.
Any changes to the side?
Yeah, definitely. We'll have 2-3 changes. We are giving our senior player rest, and we are giving the bench and those are playing under 19 recently, so we are giving their chance.
Do well. Wish you good luck.
Thank you.
Well, it is Azaiba 11 who won the toss, and they will be bowling first.
Right then, we got the news from the center. Azaiba 11 winning the toss, opting to bowl first. Khuwair Warriors They have a few changes in this side. Muzahir Raza, Muzaffar, Danish Muhammad, Sayyid Amir Kaleem, Aditya, Sean Novak, Osama Ahmed, Adil Abbas, Aryan Muhammad, Arafat Islam, and Mainuddin Munir. Talking about Azaiba 11, Jasim Ilahi, Imran Muhammad, Wasim Akhtar, Haytham Bahar, Rao Wakar, Saghir Ahmed, Hamal Abdul Wahab, Muhammad Akil, Mehdi Hassan, Mansoor Ali, and Sufyan Yusuf. Azaiba 11 winning the toss, opting to ball first and to call out the game. I've been joined by Shoaib Ahmed in the combox.
Thank you, Numan. Good evening, everyone. Yes, two good teams, very, very good teams, and two teams who are in form, who have got that habit of winning games, are playing against each other. Azaiba 11 taking on Khuwair Warriors. Azaiba winning the toss earlier on and deciding to bowl first against Khuwair Warriors.
Well, one different thing we have seen from Azaiba 11 throughout the tournament, that this is the third time they have changed their captain. Firstly, it was Saghir Ahmed, then someone else, and followed by the third time, this is Haytham Bahar. So a team that everyone has leadership skills.
Yes, and this is not just in this edition, even in the previous ones we've seen the same from Azaiba 11. Amir Kaleem, 40 years of age, 163 is his strike rate and a best of 50. While a change in partner for him, he's been opening with quite a few, and now Osama Ahmed has been sent back at the top of the order. 7 matches, strike rate of 103 and a best of 19. So he would definitely want to change that, and tonight could be his platform where he can come and excel, because against his Azaiba 11, if he can start well, he might just get some runs for himself.
Mansoor Ali, he has been the mainstay for Azaiba 11. 6 innings, 6 wickets, good economy of 6.34, an average of 9.83. So he picks up wicket early on in the innings. There's some swing off the surface. Right then, everyone's ready. The umpires, the fielders, the bowlers. Haytham Bahar is leading the Azaiba 11 today. Feel like for Khuwair Warriors, once you get the winning groove, you can take the leverage of changing the batting order.
Let's play.
Let's play, says the umpire Kapil Venkatachalam. And Mansoor comes right arm over the wicket. First ball, some swing in the air. Just a gentle nudge towards mid-wicket, and he'll scamper through for the first run of the game.
Once again, as Mansoor, he approaches the crease and he approaches the wicket, he always gets some swing off the surface. That's what he's been doing in the tournament, get wickets early on for Azaiba 11. Sayyid Amir Kaleem, the left-handed batter, the captain of Khuwair Warriors, performed brilliantly both with the bat and with the ball throughout the tournament.
White ball.
Right arm going down the leg side for the left-handed Sayyid Amir Kaleem. We've seen that throughout the tournament, Numan. Left-hand, right-hand batting combination has worked well for teams, especially at the top of the order with the power play in progress. That left-hand, right-hand does work wonders.
Yeah, absolutely. And it takes the fielding side a bit of time to adjust in the field for every run that a batter takes. When both of these batters, they shift the striker and non-striker end. The fielding side, it just takes a little time for them to adjust, change the field. It just gives the batting time a little extra. The batters a little extra time to adjust themselves. Again slower to the surface. Nicely tucked on the onside for a single. And I believe, talking about Sayyid Amir Kaleem, once you get going in the tournament, he's already scored over 200 runs. There is always this thing in the back of your mind that my bat's working, I'm scoring runs freely. But as we always talk about in the cricketing terms, that The one failure is always due, and you never know when it comes, be it the playoff game, the all-important semi-final, final, or any of the group stage games.
Oh, nicely played, straight down the ground. Will clear the fielder and the ropes as well. We'll just have to wait for the umpire's signal. Yes, 4 runs for Osama. That's the first boundary of the game. And yeah, cheers. Cheers all around. 7 runs of the first 3 deliveries. Nicely bowled, but equally well played. Just a little too full from Mansoor, and that is why he was punished. You're talking about one failure which is due. Yes, I definitely agree. You know, the law of averages does come into play, and also it also depends on when you peak in the tournament. You peak too early, you're bound to have a few failures. If you peak too late, you miss the important junctures in the game. So it's important when you peak. And as of now, Amir Kaleem has just been in good form all throughout. Osama Ahmed, he needs to peak.
Absolutely. Always seen a slight shuffle in the batting orders for Khuwair Warriors. They've been bringing Osama back to open the innings today. Just the confidence you need from your skipper. If your team captain, if your skipper is backing you, just give you a little extra energy and the confidence to play well, to give your 100%. See, dabbed on the onside for a single. And what we have seen from Khuwair Warriors, they don't go all guns blazing at any phase of the innings. It's just that they pick up the momentum. They try to score 8, 9, 10 every over. Despite of losing wicket, don't stop the runs flow.
Yes, you're right. Different teams have different strengths and weaknesses and different plans on how to approach the innings. Khuwair Warriors, they have a steady run flow. Like you mentioned, 8, 9 runs and over. One odd over here and there which will give them more. But more often than not, they are very busy between the wickets. They take those singles and find those odd boundaries.
Trying to cut that one. Couldn't make any connection. So a dot ball to finish the over. Khuwair Warriors 8 without losing any wickets at the close of first over.
Thank you.
Wasim Akhtar. 1 wicket for him in 5 matches, 2 innings. So he's not bowled a lot, but suddenly out of nowhere, Azaiba has given him the ball to bowl the second over. And it starts off well.
Well, Wasim Akhtar is usually known for his hard-hitting batting. Scored a half century in this tournament of 15 balls. The quickest half century in this tournament. The reason for bringing him is probably because of Syed Amir Kaleem. It's probably the right matchup for Azaiba 11 once we have a left-handed batter in. You bring in an off-spinner to get something out of the surface. And this is the field set they have for Syed Amir Kaleem. There's a fielder placed at deep mid-wicket on the onside. But it's a power play. Nicely played that one. Some sloppy fielding there. They'll come back for 2 easy runs. Talking about Khuwair Warriors and how they progress their innings throughout. It's just the fact that they always play in the safe zone.
Catches the ball, just falling short of the fielder at short mid-wicket. Well, that should have been taken. You need to take those chances. That would have been a big blow for Khuwair Warriors. Their skipper, Amir Kaleem, just lobbed it. And, well, difficult, but should have been taken.
Played away on the onside. No chance for the fielder there. This will just go across the fence for 4. So Syed Amir Kaleem continuing his good form. And with a batter like Syed Amir Kaleem, you need to grab those half chances. This was a good hit. Well interfered from the fielder. Adding on to the point of Khuwair Warriors batting, they've always relied upon Syed Amir Kaleem. Once he clicks, he scores runs. The team goes on to score big. And that'll be interesting to see in any game. If Syed Amir Kaleem fails to score, he fails to go on about his business with some good strike rate, then who will chip in for Khuwair Warriors?
Well, that's smart batting from Syed Amir Kaleem, and that is why he's been able to score runs consistently. That's because he knows how to mix caution with aggression. On that occasion, hitting a 4 and then taking a single. 2 overs have been bowled. Khuwair Warriors 16 for no loss.
Bowling change, bowler coming right up over.
Jasim Ilahi comes in. It's a first change. His economy rate is brilliant, 8.18, and the reason for that is he bowled a number of slow balls. Always asking questions from the batters. He'll be up against Syed Amir Kaleem. Again down the leg side, wide to start. Mentioning earlier on about Amir Kaleem and Khuwair Warriors, how they go on about their innings. It's just the fact that whenever Amir Kaleem performs, scores a good 30 or 40 odd runs, Khuwair Warriors, they go on and score about 100, 105. It's just the fact that you're bound to fail in an innings or two. Just asking with Shoaib earlier on that if any situation, if in any game that happens, then Khuwair Warriors would be looking at some other batters to score.
Yes, that seems to be the template, Noman, and that's a very valid observation there. Good question, because he's been scoring a lot, but what happens if he doesn't score? Do they have a plan B? So that is something that needs to be... Oh, that's a poor fielding. Poor fielding again. Did everything right to get to the ball there, but just couldn't stop it in time. Jasim, he's been hit for a 4. Osama Ahmed gets a much needed boundary.
Yeah, once again, that was slightly slower ball and played on the onside. So the second sloppy fielding instance of this tournament, this inning so far. Slow ball once again. This is good bowling from Jasim.
Yes, he's got a very deceiving slower delivery. With the same action, not a lot of change in his delivery stride or his bowling arm when he's releasing the ball. And that's why it's very difficult to read the ball, the slower delivery in particular. Last time quicker, but Played straight down to long on. Mansoor will cut that off. Will only be a single.
Yeah, bowling slow ball is also an art. We see the bowlers executing Yorkers to perfection. There have been a limited number of bowlers in international cricket as well who execute the slow balls to perfection. Lasith Malinga is one of them.
Yes, Lasith Malinga. It is even more difficult because he's got a side arm action, so difficult to read anyway. And with that slower delivery, he's taken so many wickets and hat-tricks, and he's a legend when it comes to white ball cricket. Mustafizur Rahman from Bangladesh. He's got a very deceiving slower delivery as well. End of the over. We'll keep that chat alive. 3 overs, 25 for no loss.
स्क्वायर जा बस फाइन आ जा इमरान इधर आएगा इमरान कट पे आजा थोड़ा बाहर हो पॉइंट आ पॉइंट
Hamal Abdul Wahab
भाई अंदर हो जा
will continue from Oman LNGN. 3 overs 25 without losing any wickets. Khuwair Warriors to a very safe start.
बस सही है
Spin bowling brought in by Azaiba.
आए तेज आएगा लेफ्टी है यहाँ से इमरान पीछे जाएगा तू
Not from the middle of the bat, but he'll get a single anyway. We'll bring Amir Kaleem on strike. Talking about slower balls and bowlers who can actually bowl the slower balls well. Which other name comes to your mind, Nomar?
अंदर हो
Well, I would say Dwayne Bravo. He executes slow ball perfectly.
No, that's not true. Dwayne Bravo is a slow bowler. Sometimes he bowls the quicker one. That's how it is. Out of the 6 deliveries that he'll bowl, 4 will be slower deliveries. That will be called a wide. But you're right. He does bowl the slow ball a lot.
Also, Zahir Khan is one of the premier left-arm pacers who went on to execute that slow ball to great perfection. Played on the onside, hit away straight to the fielder.
Interesting that we haven't come up with any Pakistani bowler who does bowl the slower ball well. I think in recent times Haris Rauf has used it quite a lot, and he's done well when it comes to the slower ball. But why do you want to bowl slow when you can bowl fast and take wickets, isn't it?
Well, the premier job is to take wickets. Two of Pakistan's greatest bowlers Pakistan has ever produced, Wasim and Waqar, have taken dozens and dozens of wickets, all with sheer pace, seam swing, proper execution. And yeah, rightly so. Why do you need to bowl slow balls? And you have the world's fastest bowler, operating at 161.3. You want him to be bowling slow if he can bowl at 160 plus.
And to look at it through that lens, now if you see the bowlers who are express quick, will only be a single. Bowlers who are express quick for the likes of Shoaib Akhtar, Brett Lee, Courtney Walsh, Ambrose,
शाबाश लास्ट
the
बॉल
ones that
अच्छा
we have
फिनिश
seen,
करते
they've
जरा
never bowled
शाबाश
and they've never believed in slower
Now
deliveries.
ready,
Not
we
a
are out.
lot. Brett Lee
अंदर
might be
अंदर मैंने
sometimes here and there. Later part of his career, he started bowling those slower deliveries. But yes, that's true.
आजा अरे
You don't need that variation when you can bowl some serious pace and create that fear in the minds of the batters. 4 overs. Khuwair Warriors 30 for no loss.
ये भी ऊपर ऊपर
The Fan Code Oman D10 Season 2. You can watch these games live in India on Fan Code, in Pakistan on Jio Super, and all over the world through CricTracker's Facebook page and YouTube channel. This is the ITW Prodigy and TPT 360 LLC production, coming to you live from Al Amirat ground in Oman.
सही है मंसूर मंसूर ओए
30 for no loss after 4 as Wasim Akhtar continues. Right arm around the wicket and on the stumps straight away.
बहुत अला वसीम
Played it straight back to the bowler. Brings out the sweep quicker this time. Oh, that's not needed at the moment. They're bowling well. They've tried to put pressure. Yes, they haven't taken wickets, Azaiba, but it's not like Khuwair Warriors have taken off in the game so far.
That'll be interesting to see. 12 of 12 Amir Kaleem. What would be his release shot? Because once you understand that this is a 10-over game, you need to go right from the ball one. Keep on attacking, scoring runs. Up until now, both of these batters, they're going at a steady pace.
थोड़ा ये भी बाहर हो ये बे नहीं ठीक है चल ठीक है
Wasim, a single.
सही है
Well, that was hit straight down. Again, quicker in the air this time. So Wasim is actually mixing it up nicely.
चेंज करेंगे जरा शाबाश
And
शाबाश
Syed Amir Kaleem, I think he's just
अंदर थोड़ा
under some pressure of performance. Now he's been performing so well on a consistent basis. Now that pressure is just making him think a lot. He'll get a single, but he's on a runner ball 13.
Well, sometimes the burden of expectations, it just gets on you. Once you perform in a couple of games, being a captain of the side, this thing would always remain at the back of your mind that being the captain, I need to perform. Opening the batting, need to give my 100% both with the bat and with the ball. So the burden of expectation sometimes gets on you. That's gone high up in the air. Fielder running backwards to catch that ball. He couldn't manage to do so. So 2 runs, single added to the total, I believe. 5 overs are done. Khuwair Warriors 34 without losing any wicket. And with this, we have a double change in the comp box. Niloja will be joined by Abid Ibrahim.
Thank you, Numan and Shoaib. 7 wickets to this man. Saghir Ahmed is still at number 5. And there's the top wicket takers. Not sure after that 4 wickets of Wasim Ali in the previous game in the last over. A total of 5 dismissals.
Will be a wide to start with. Saghir Ahmed started off as the skipper of the side, with a couple of changes that have happened in the leadership. All of a sudden, the whole side has a different feel to it. When they turn up, you don't know who's going to be the captain.
Hit up in the air. Should be taken. Keeper getting underneath. Takes the catch. It's nice and simple. That's the end for Osama Ahmed. 17 runs of 17 what he could bag only. It's a first blow. Took a little time. But it's the man with the golden arms, Saghir Ahmed, who strikes.
You're right. The ball grew a little too much on him. Osama Ahmed gone. 35 for 1 in 5.1. Saghir Ahmed is a very good wicket-taking option that Azaiba 11 have. And that is so good when he does that. Picks up wickets for his side. Came in very first delivery. Very first legal delivery rather. Picked up a wicket. Again, getting that extra bounce. Khuwair Warriors going at about 7 and over, which is not a problem. They probably can go on from there on as long as they have wickets in hand. Definitely doable. Adil Abbas.
Yeah, the wicket in hand is the most crucial part for the batting. Again, extra ripper, extra bounce. Beautiful delivery from Saghir. Yeah, there you go. You see them always backing the team Azaiba 11 right in the center. That is Malik Hussain for you. And now to his left is Zarman. So these people, they do come here and support this team, Azaiba 11, every time they play.
Well, that's right. Great support coming in for Azaiba. Plus, it's a weekend today. He's gone aerial. Is there someone to take it? Oh, he doesn't reach it. I would want to see what was his effort there. Because appreciation definitely coming up his way. Had gone aerial Adil Abbas. Not getting it.
I think he's done well. He's left early. He's given all the sprint towards the ball. Look at that commitment. Very good. Well done in the end. He's choose to prevent the boundary as well. Oh, that's up in the air. Should be taken. Oh! Jassim putting it down again. He's done this. And not only putting it down, but causing overthrows as well.
Koi baat nahi. That was the feedback from Saghir Ahmed. But I think this was the simplest catch that could come to anyone. And he grasped it, and not only grasped it, Abid, like you rightly mentioned, gave out extra.
It's just not the first time that he's dropping the catch. In the previous game also, he's done the similar thing. So if I'm the coach, he's asking for the wide. If I'm the coach, I'll make him at least for 2 hours do the catching practice. 6 overs gone, 39 for 1.
Trips to the airport? we got your back. Day night rides or taxi rides.
I'll scan the barcode. As simple as that. You'll get the Your Taxi app on your phone and you will be minutes away from getting ride whenever and wherever you want to head. Heading ahead is Khuwair Warriors at the moment because they have 9 wickets in hand and their captain is right in the center. Syed Amir Kaleem.
Abid, this man has performed with the bat, with the ball, right at the top of his game. Consistent for Khuwair Warriors. Great leadership skills.
Swept towards Jassim and it's one more time. Oh, goodness me. What is wrong with this fielder?
There's a reason why he's standing at fine leg, Abid. You know, as we say, you put a fielder in that position that you want to hide. Ah, come on. This is elementary. Basic school errors.
Where would you hide a fielder if a third or fine? Apart from there. Yeah, the ball is also following him up wherever he goes. Well, what I like about Syed Amir Kaleem is that at the age of 40, still he has a hunger for performing. He's not performing with the ball, but with the bat as well. He's a top wicket taker and number 2 at the top run getter.
You're right. One of the top all-rounders here in Oman. Syed Amir Kaleem. He's gone big. And the fielder will take it. Sagir Ahmed. He's the man who doesn't drop too many. And eventually, Syed Amir Kaleem, he goes back. Call it the commentator's curse or whatever you want to. But yes, he's gone.
I tried to hide myself from you, Neil. At this time, it was just a bit too much praise for Amir Kaleem. I think it's a wrong ball that he chose to go after. Hamal did well. It's 2 down for 41.
All right, where are you going? I was about to talk about you.
It took a while, Neil. They have a limited time slotted for the camera. They have plenty of works to cover.
Oh, you bet. I love the way they stand in front of the camera. As if someone has punished them to stand there. Literally on punishment duty. Or you to stand in front of the camera and smile. Khuwair Warriors 41 for 2. Directed. Poor throw. And they are going for the second. It almost felt like that he was trying to hit the umpire.
Good to see Mohammad Imran back in the side. And I like the willow that Sean Nowak holds. The curve in the end is something catching my eyeballs.
He's gone straight. He's gone big. And he's gone for a max. Sean Nowak. Maximum coming in from his willow.
Well, as straight as you could get. Slightly back of the land delivery. And he loves to hit on that region. Straight as an arrow. Hitting the side screen. It's a treat to watch this man batting. Oh, this time the arm. Went with the arm. Yeah, just the end of the over. A 10 of it and he picked up a wicket as well. 49 for 2. Mohammad Imran was making his comeback. He had an injury earlier. Yeah, the way he runs in, the way he feels, his hairstyle is similar to the Pindi Express, a legend from Pakistan.
Big shout. Umpire says no. He'll have to walk back. I'm mighty impressed with Imran. Not just has he been able to emulate the action, the bowling style, the run up, the hairstyle, everything. Like Shoaib Akhtar, beg your pardon. But at the same time, he's been accurate enough to bowl the same thing. It's not very easy to do that. They're going for the second.
Yeah, the last season he played, he's got pretty much eyeballs. People been watching him around the world. And this season he changed his jersey number just one by he used to wear number 14, now number 15. But tell you what, from the previous season to this season, he's got one thing as a gift. He's got around in the Legends League here in Oman, Shoaib Akhtar himself, who has dropped a few tips for him as well.
Banged it short and will pay the price. Maximum. Adil Abbas hits this one out of the park. He doesn't really have that kind of pace to bowl that length. When you bowl that length, you need to be quick. Gave enough time to the batter to open the front foot and whack it.
I tell you, haven't seen anybody doing that against the Pindi Express. Shoaib Akhtar himself, he'll never give you a time to clear your front leg. You need to work on the pace. Maybe you need to hit the gym.
Yeah, needs to get a little more stronger. Slow one there. Another ball that Shoaib Akhtar would never ball.
Now, Shoaib Akhtar used to bowl at 150 usual. That is what his average is. But when he used to bowl slow, his slower used to be 130.
You're absolutely right. 130 is an average pace of most of the fast bowlers in the world. Quite a few people have turned up today, trying to support their friends, their family members. Two good deliveries after that 6 that was hit. Imran has come back strong.
I haven't given runs since that 6 was struck. There you go. Azaiba 11 fighting hard. They're under the hammer. They need to win this game by any means to qualify for the next round. This is what we've been talking about. You cannot afford to drop catches, misfield when the game which matters the most is underway.
Last ball, bowled him. No need to go across the line. Should have just stood there and played it straight. We saw what Sean Nowak did when he played straight. Adil Abbas going across and paying the price. Khuwair Warriors lose yet another wicket.
Yeah, he's gone for that pre-planned shot. It was hit bullseye from Mohammad Imran. Taking walkout is Adil Abbas, scored 13 of 12. It's 57 for 3 at the end of 8. Jasim Ali is the new man. With the ball, slower one to start with. You need a heart of line to pitch in front and too full to this man, Nowak.
Let's have a look at that last ball wicket. Straight into the stumps. Beautiful delivery. You miss, I hit. Sean Nowak. He's gone big again. And how big is that? Can someone get the ball from outside? We need to have a man deposited outside the stadium so he can get the ball back in. We're losing balls. Sean, you're increasing the budget of this tournament, buddy. You can't be sending these balls outside the stadium.
That's a long hit. That's long-handed shot, and that just flung. Well, that must be somewhere around a 90-meter hit. Slower up in the air and takes the catch. It's Shahir Ahmed once more. He's taken the catch. Great catch.
Well, yeah, it was Jasim who had dropped the catch earlier on the bowling of Sagir Ahmed. It was a sitter. But in Jasim's bowling, Sagir dives in and takes a catch. Probably showing him how it's done. Slower delivery. Sean was on top of it, but a very good catch. He ran a few yards and then took a brilliant catch, keeping an eye on the ball. Sean Nowak gone, 14 of 6, 63 for 4, the Khuwair Warriors. Jasim has picked a wicket. Meanwhile, Danish Mohammed comes in. 4 innings, 22 runs. Probably has an opportunity to do something bigger and better.
And he, despite dropping few catches, misfielding, overthrows, but I think Azaiba 11 still managed to do well. That's another one. Same fielder, same bowler, but a different batter. Jasim gets on a hat-trick.
2 and 2 for Jasim. And Sagir Ahmed is telling his fielders to just stay where they are. Don't waste time. Let's get on with it. And just the right attitude. This man. Again the slower one. But this time slightly fuller. Sagir is in the thick of things and he's literally catching everything.
A long walk for someone who's got out on a golden duck, Danish Mohammed. It's 63 for 5.
On a hat-trick, Jasim, as Aditya Parag comes in. And I can tell you he's going to bowl a slower one again. He's going to bowl the one where he rolls his fingers over the ball.
Yeah, we'll wait and watch what he does. Meanwhile, hat-trick ball. Yeah, slow one. The batter was not tempted, but maybe chance of a run out. Jasim should be behind the stumps, not in front.
Basic errors. Also, the ball was a juicy low full toss. Muzaffar Shiralkar will be on strike. Jasim picked up 2.
All of a sudden, 2 new batters together. Yeah, he's doing well. He's doing well. Change of pace. He's not giving anything to the batters to pick him up. It's a very good over. 7 given, picked up 2 wickets. It's 64 for 5.
Azaiba 11 has a massive fan following. And this is a place where literally every supporter has come in at the Oman Cricket Academy to support their friends and family members playing today. Sagir Ahmed will bowl the last. First delivery starts with the wide. He did the same thing in the previous over that he bowled. First delivery was wide. The very next delivery picked up a wicket.
Yeah, he just created a chance as well that was put down by his partner in the bowling, Jasim. But then he did not return the favour. He took 2 catches. He's bowling wide outside off. Probably the idea to contain runs rather than picking up wickets.
You're right. Can he just slowly wean it out? Maybe stop them at say 75, nothing more than that. Would be a very good game for Azaiba 11 to win then. 66 with 5 deliveries to go. Wide. Oh, come on. You can't be leaking runs there, Sagir. You cannot be leaking runs.
Well, this is the over where it counts all. If they got somewhere around 15 runs in the over, Khuwair Warriors would be having a good total to defend. So somewhere around to 95, 90. Is it too much? We're talking about 80. It's on the onside. It's a big shout to throw it towards me. They completed 2. It's a good running. So if you're not being able to pick up boundaries, at least run hard.
Yeah, that's what Muzaffar and Aditya will do. Try and take those doubles. 4 more deliveries to go. 4 doubles would mean 8 runs. 8 runs here would take the score to 77. Try and get it to 80 if you can. Maybe a couple of boundaries. He's gone up. Wicketkeeper says mine. No, but there's a fielder behind him. Mohammad Imran. He will take the catch and they will finish it off.
Yeah, just tried too much to pick it up. From outside off, it was a keeper's call. Wasim Akhtar asked him to cool down. It's just getting right onto my throat. Let me take it. And that was a good call. Simple catch. The keeper made it a little difficult for him. Nevertheless, Muzaffar Shiralkar walks out and it's 69 for 6.
New man in. Mainuddin Munir. Sagir Ahmed has picked up 2 wickets already and has bowled a very good last over. Yes, he's given a couple of wides, but nothing that could cause issues. Look at the movement that he's getting off the deck. Brilliancy movement.
Well, a dot ball in the final over is definitely a gold dust here. They will try hard to restrict Khuwair Warriors below 75. The call is 2. The first one, they ran hard. Maybe a chance, yes. That's in soft dismissal. Easy run out here. I think Mainuddin Munir was too lazy there. Yeah, look at that. The first run he completed quite casually. He should have ran hard for the second when he knew it. It was very crystal clear from his partner that you need to run hard for the second.
The communication has to be clear when you're running in the last over or any time. The batters need to speak. They need to talk. And I don't think that is happening. A new batter coming in is just going on taking their position on the non-strikers or strikers end. The new man in. Again, see, he's not coming and having a chat with the striker. So how do you know what is the plan? How do you know what you're going to do?
Yeah, you need to get to your partner. At least the batter need to walk to the new man and tell him that you need to run for anything. He's hit that up. Hit that straight over the fielder. It's Jasim one more time. No, it's Hamal, pardon me. Just over him. And they'll complete the over, final over. Concluded here. This has been a good bowling and very excellent comeback for the team Azaiba 11 in the end. Sagir and Jasim bowled a very crucial over, those penalty met over and the final over. They maintained to restrict the team below 75. 72 what Khuwair Warriors could bag only. So top 4 getting into the double figures, but no contribution from the remainers.
Also tells you that how over-dependent they are on Amir Kaleem. He fails today and literally no one stands up. Sean came in and struck some lusty blows, but that's not going to help. Someone needs to stay there for them and stay till end. 72 for 7 after 10. Let's have a look at the bowling card and see what did the bowlers did for Azaiba 11. Mansoor Ali, Wasim Akhtar didn't pick wickets but were very, very economical. Jasim Ilahi, 2 wickets there. Again, economical. No one actually going about 9. And that is mighty amazing. Sagir Ahmed, pick of the bowlers by far. 2 overs, 13 and picking 2 wickets.
Yeah, time for some highlights of the game. That was how things have started. Up and over the first delivery. And then Amir kept on scoring a few runs here and there. And then they kept on losing wickets at the regular intervals. That was a brilliant wicket from Mohammad Imran. Yeah, beautiful as you like. Jasim and his over, he was tonged, but then he's come back hard. Picked up 2 wickets in that over. And both are in fact out the long on, where the same fielder, Sagir Ahmed, takes the catches. This was the catch for Wasim Akhtar. And the final run out. Quite casual running there. So 73 is what the target is set by Khuwair Warriors. And when we come back, we'll see Azaiba 11 going for the chase.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with live action from Al Amirat ground. It is match number 26 of Fancode Oman D10. Azaiba 11 are taking on Khuwair Warriors. And Khuwair Warriors batting first have looked decent, but they couldn't get the runs on the board. 72 is what they could manage. And quickly looking at the scoreboard for Khuwair Warriors, the top scorer, 17 runs of 17 deliveries. That was Osama. Amir scoring 15. The top four getting into double digits, but other than that, they just couldn't finish the innings off in a grand way, and hence they could only manage 72 in their allotted 10 overs. Looking at the bowling, the pick of the bowlers, two of them, Jasim Ilahi getting 2 wickets of 2 overs and conceding 16 runs. But Sagir Ahmed, what a comeback he's had. He was not there for Azaiba 11 in the previous few games, but immediately, as soon as he comes in the side, he's made an impact. 2 overs, 13 runs and 2 wickets. So Khuwair Warriors will be defending 73 runs against Azaiba 11. And joining me in the comm box to take you through for the next 5, my partner in crime is Noman Chaudhary. Good evening.
Good evening, Shoaib. Good evening, everyone. It has been a fantastic Fancode Oman D10 Season 2 so far. This is a match number 26 where Azaiba 11 are up against Khuwair Warriors. Azaiba, they would need to chase down the target of 73 in 10 overs. It has been a brilliant bowling performance from all the bowlers from Azaiba 11. Now the job for the batters is to chase down the target of 73 in the allotted 10 overs. Remember, Azaiba 11 is a side that defended the lowest total in this tournament so far. They bowled brilliantly, but now the task for them is to chase down the target of 73 in 10 overs.
Yes, the same score was defended by Azaiba 11 against Amirat Royals a few days back. And now it is on them to chase a similar total down. A lot of that will depend on this man on your screens right now, Mansoor Ali. He's been the star performer for Azaiba 11. 7 matches, 5 innings, and a strike rate of 132. Best of 51 not out. While his partner, again an explosive batter, Rao Wakar, 6 innings, 65 runs. Best of 34.
Yeah, both of these batters, they have been a regular fixture in the opening stand for Azaiba 11. Muhammad Arafat Islam, he has been the most consistent, the most effective bowler for Khuwair Warriors. 7 matches, 6 innings, 5 wickets, 765. Just following the pattern. A brilliant economy of 9.71, averaging 20. And he has been brilliant with the new ball for Khuwair Warriors. If they are to win this game, they would want Muhammad Arafat Islam to take wickets early on in the innings.
First ball, Muhammad Arafat Islam. He takes a single. Mansoor Ali, he'll get off the mark. He's one bowler, Numan, who's impressed one and all, and there's no two ways about it. He's been a part of Khuwair Warriors since the first game, and he has grown with every game. He's learnt, he's adapted, and now as the tournament reaches the business end, I think he's going to be a force to reckon with.
Absolutely. This is a reason for having such tournaments, that you can have the under-19 players as well being developed with the senior pros of the team. They get to experience the atmosphere that they'll get to see at the international level.
Oh, what a great delivery that is. Absolutely brilliant. Even the best of the business, the best in the best, wouldn't be able to play that. Rawakar was beaten all ends up. Look at that. Absolutely wonderful. I think that's a magical delivery. I can just keep on watching that on loop again and again and again.
Well, normally you see the bowlers taking the ball away. But if you look at this delivery from Muhammad Arafat Islam, it was an absolute peach. So operating from the Oman tail end.
Again, some swing in the air, but nothing like the first ball. I can still... Okay, let's look at those deliveries again. This is the one. Amazing delivery. Absolutely amazing. This is the second. Some movement again in the air.
A brilliant start. Moving the ball away. It pitched on middle stump and then it went away. Just shows the skill this youngster has. Surely has a bright future here, Muhammad Arafat Islam.
This one was quick and short. Muhammad Arafat, like I said, has been... he's one player you would want to pay and watch. You know, you want to come to the ground and see him bowl. That's the kind of talent this young boy is. I hope he just improves from here on. Soaks in all the experience. Again, that swing and a miss. You can't be doing that, Mansoor. You need to respect the ball, if not the bowler.
This was unplayable once again. Have a look at this. Went away from the right-hander. And Mansoor is trying to go all guns blazing against the youngster. Now once you see a bowler operating with such authority, such pace and such accurate line and length, you need to be very watchful. That's a beautiful delivery once again. Targeting the similar line, the similar channel. A dot ball to finish the over.
Syed Amir Kaleem, 6 innings, 12 wickets, an average of 7.83 and an economy of 7.83. That's interesting. Purely coincidental, but he's been exceptional with the bat, with the ball. Syed Amir, highest wicket taker in the tournament as of now. And highest fan following in the combox with me. A man with the highest fan following, Neil Oja. Neil, good evening.
Thank you so much, Shoaib. Well, I can definitely tell you that the fan following is insane for this tournament. The fan code Oman D10. We've got viewership from around the globe. All of these players who are playing here. All of these players who are here. Oh, what a delivery there. Syed Amir. A fantastic delivery. So all of these players who are playing here, Shoaib, have been talking about this to their friends, to their families, in their home countries. Fan code in India, Jio Super in Pakistan, CricTracker around the world. Literally anywhere on this globe. If you've got family, friends, relatives, ask them to watch this.
Yes!
Mansoor Ali gone.
Big wicket. That is a big wicket, and that is why we say that this event is such a success, because you've got some high quality cricket on display. Amir Kaleem again amongst the wickets, gets a wicket in the very first over. I think he's done that all throughout the tournament. This time it's the big man, Mansoor Ali, the man in form for Azaiba 11. A rare failure. Will have to walk back. And that's the first wicket down.
दिल कप्तान शाबाश शाबाश थोड़ा घूम रहा है भाई
The skipper for the day, Hitam Bahar. He's on strike. Responsibility on him. Just scored 3, lost a wicket already, and that to Mansoor, the big fish. He's gone, and thus the challenges have compounded. And also Sayyid Amir Kaleem. He's like a predator. Meanwhile, a wide there, he's like a predator who, if gets a taste of blood, go for the kill. Picked up an early wicket, and you can see the spring in his step when he's coming into bowl. A single there, and end of the over. 2 overs gone. It's 4 for 1.
Number 2, number 4.
A single, in fact, now to end the over.
Fan code Oman D10 Season 2 broadcast and streaming partners. Fan code in India, Jio Super in Pakistan, and CricTracker, the YouTube and Facebook page for CricTracker. Anywhere else in the world. ITW Prod G and TPT 360 LLC production. Live from Oman. It's the Al Amirad grounds. Beautiful grounds here, Neil. And every time we've come here, we've thoroughly enjoyed every moment of it.
No doubts about this. Sean Novak. Swing and a miss. And this is a beautiful setup here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Held its line, the ball, and just slightly moved away off the deck.
The player of the match in the previous game for Khuwair Warriors, Sean Novak. Not for his batting exploits, but for his bowling. Got 2 wickets, gave away 7 runs in his 2 overs. And at the interview, he was very happy to tell us and inform us that, you know, he's getting back to bowling. Because I remember we've seen him in the previous editions as well, D10, the previous D20. And he was never bowling. He was only in the team for his batting. But now in this edition, it's good to see that he's bowling and bowling so well.
Taking it from outside off and will be racing away towards the fence. 4 runs. Pretty wide-ish delivery. And all had to do was just connect. Rao Wakar does that clean, gets a boundary. You mentioned about Sean Novak not bowling. He's played first-class cricket in South Africa. Primary role was that of a fast bowler. He's been taken for runs, back-to-back boundaries. And the reason why he was not bowling here in the last couple of seasons was primarily because he was carrying an injury in the lats, the upper back muscles. He's come out of that injury. He himself is a physiotherapist. He's come out of injury, took that proper break, recovered, strengthened, and now is back to bowl. Who better than a physiotherapist to understand and analyze an injury and take the necessary break before he comes back? What a great piece of fielding there. Sean, he's been well supported by his skipper, Amir Kaleem. You can make out from his action the smooth run-up that he's still got all those things right, but probably not going at 100% of his abilities.
No, that definitely is the case. Oh, what a good shot that is. Right from under the bat, Haitham Bahar has put that ball. Bahar, amazing hit. 6 runs for Haitham.
The skipper strikes. And this ball was definitely in the slot to go big. Not missing that opportunity. It's a very expensive over coming in from Sean. Juicy half volley. Beautifully played. Last delivery. 15 already of the over. And over fine leg for a 4. Expensive over comes to an end. 19 of that. 25 for Azaiba. 11 for 1 after 3.
चलो चलो बॉय चढ़ के कुछ नहीं है यार
Danish Mohammed, 2 innings, 1 wicket in the 5 games that he's played. Can't be reading much on these stats. You have to watch him bowl. Let's get those 6 balls in, Danish. Not defending a huge total, which means don't really have that extra cushion. The V12 reminds us of the good old days where the Slanzer bats were in fashion. Couple of runs again.
A spin for Khuwair Warriors, but that 1 over has changed the momentum of this very short format into the favor of Azaiba 11. 46 of 41. And I think this has been a good promotion of Haitham Bahar. Has promoted himself up the order. And he's taken, in fact, 11 runs of just 4 deliveries.
That huge 6 that he hit of Sean's over. It's just amazing. Get to see a little more of those action here. Rawakar. Oh, that was a silly drop. Could have been costly. Good clean-up act. Couple of runs there, but that should have been taken. You cannot be dropping these catches when you're defending a smallish total. Let's have a look. How difficult was that? Oh, no. This was regulation. This was regulation. Should have been taken.
That was very close to the leg stump on that occasion. .4 overs. Outside off. That has been the approach of bowlers. Whenever they have been taken for runs, they fall back to this defensive approach of bowling it wide outside off. But the idea is not to defend right now. To win the game, you need to take wickets. So even if you are going for runs, do not change your strategy. Look for wickets is what I feel.
You're right. If you don't make them play, they're not going to give you wickets. Make them commit errors. Tempt them to play those shots.
Okay.
Yes, no chance there. Oh, poor. Just be the single to end the over. 4 overs gone. It's 32 for 1. Famous for perfumes, oud oil and bakur. Oud Amna. You can visit their website. That's oudamna.com. And if you're one of those guys who love hitting sixes, then be prepared for getting a beautiful hamper. If you are the maximum 6 hitter of the match, there's a prize awaited for you. It is the Oud Amna maximum 6 hamper. Rahul Wakar, Hatem Bahar, both in contention. Need to hit a few more.
Muzahir, well, good to see him. He was injured. He's been part of Khuwair Warriors for quite some time in the D10, D20. Starts off with a ball outside off. Muzahir was part of the Khuwair's setup, but this is his first game in the tournament. Was injured and was recovering, and now this is good news for Khuwair Warriors that he's back in action.
Indeed. Always good to see a young fast bowler coming back in action, especially after injuries. Not always they are 100%, and there's the example of that. Not 100%, you will bowl a little haywire, might just give away a few extras, but that's all right. It's always good to get back.
Yes, bit rusty there. Muzahir bowling one way down the leg side. Never a chance for the keeper.
Brother of Jatinder Singh, the skipper of Kuram Thunders, has come to watch the game. Pretty much looks like him too. Elder brother, definitely. He's gone big. Phenomenal hit there. Beyond the stands. If there was someone sitting in the stand, maybe could have taken the catch. Muzahir is feeling the heat now.
Now that's a big hit. Just that length allowing him to go and hit that over square leg. That's gone out of the park. Well, Jatinder Singh's brother. And that's Jatinder's cute daughter. Jatinder Singh, Omani star. Also the captain of Kurum Thunders. Their game is up next, I think. And hence the family here to support. So good to have your family watching you play, watching you perform.
Oh, you're right, absolutely. Right. Imran Bhai there, keeping an eye on everything that's happening beyond the cricket field. Had to turn around to wave at us. Ah, look at him.
He's always looking at the other side, Neil.
He's from the dark side.
Big heave that's gone up in the air. Fielder comes underneath it and drops it. That catch that should have been taken. That wicket that could have been Muzahir's that would have given him the confidence that he needed desperately after coming back from an injury is not to be.
Oh my God. How can one drop such catches? These are absolutely simple catches. At the 30-yard circle, he slipped, I agree, but then come on. You can't be going crisscross with your footings. And then the punishment will come through. Luckily, the fielder at the boundary circles around. Not too much of a damage. Now, there's another thing that I have to say. The point fielder who dropped that catch is still standing at that position. There'll be 1,000 things running in his head. He's a youngster. The captain should immediately be moving him to some other place, giving him a little bit of mental peace, probably sending him on a punishment posting.
Yeah, that punishment will not give him peace, Neil.
No, the stress of being at that same position, and mind you, point is not a very easy position to field at.
I agree. I think it's just that as a captain, you want to show the belief in the youngster and not be too harsh at him. Just for, yes, it's important that you take catches, but it's also important that you keep their momentum and their spirits high.
Well, yeah, the spirits will be high if you win the game. If you drop, these are sitters. You don't drop sitters. He's still standing there at point.
4.5. Azaiba are truly back in the game thanks to this expensive over from just recovered Muzahir. 15 already in 5. And make that some more. Make that 21. Because this over is a game-changing over. And this man, Rao Wakar, is just coming to the fore at the right time.
Well, yeah, got the opportunity, smacked it. 53 for 1 after 5. Azhar, the man with the biggest lens. He's a sniper, keeping an eye on everything that's moving. I can tell you he can zoom in on the ground and catch a fly. And he will ensure that the fly is seen like a dinosaur.
Yeah, he's a hard-working guy, Neil. I know him really well. Oh, meanwhile, it's a dismissal and Haitham Bahar will take his walk out.
Sayyid Amir Kaleem comes in and dispatches that one wicket-taking delivery that he was waiting for. He's not very amused with what has been happening in the field. Catch is dropped. Bowlers giving a lot of runs. That's not how it works. Comes in, picks a wicket and says, "Thank you so much, you may leave."
Well announced, he's advancing a little too early and Amir was smart to get him dismissed. He's batted well. 19 of 8 deliveries. It's 53 for 2. Well, what I like about Wasim Akhtar is his strike rate. Well, one could have that 266 of a strike rate, which means action from the ball one.
Again, a rank turner. I think the foot was grounded. Look at the amount of turn that he's generating. Just needs to probably draw that length slightly back, invite the batter to play that shot slightly away from the crease.
Yeah, the best part I like about that, after missing it out, he winged at the bowler. Yeah, try one more time, pitch me there. He's a hard hitter batter, cool customer.
That'll be a single.
आराम से वन बॉल
53. They're praying, they're praying. Oh, this is beautiful. Cricket brings about all of these feelers where the supporters, the family, the friends start praying, and now she knows that she's on the big screen.
That's big and straight to the hands. Prayers are heard, and Amir Kaleem strikes again. He takes 3 wickets. What a moment.
Well, yeah, an instant result of how prayers are answered if you pray with clean intent. Sayyid Amir Kaleem, he's turning the game on its head. 2 wickets in this very over. And he's definitely put brakes. Rao Wakar's gone. Big wicket.
एक बॉल भी इधर बॉडी पे नहीं ना यॉर्कर कुछ ना मारा बस ये अभी ये यॉर्कर मारने ट्राई कर रहा है शॉर्ट ऑफ लेंथ लो बॉल सब कुछ एक ओवर में ट्राई कर रहा है अभी बस प्रेशर बनाओ लेफ्टी चेक कर इधर आजा
Yeah, meanwhile, the little one is struggling to open the candy. Sweet.
तीन है ना
She would be teething. She'd be getting teeth, and that's why they would be itching, and that's why she wants to put anything that comes in her mouth, because it's when it itches in the teeth, it's just irritating to these kids at this age.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've experienced that. It's been really wild.
Yeah, no, I know. But you turned 21 on 15th of October.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been about 19 years, 18 years, not 20 years that you've experienced that.
Yes, indeed. Oh, chance of a run out. Has he got him? Has he got him? Umpire didn't seem to be interested. Umpire Kapil, he turned down the appeal.
Love to see how close was that though. Played it with half-hearted shot, and then again overthrows. Now see, this is what should not be done. There was no backup to the wicket keeper. And how close is that? Whoa! Wait. Can we have a replay?
That is tongued and gone over the rock for a maximum. One should take the charge and takes it for cleaner. Amal.
62 for 3 after 6.
Well, no more waiting under the sun here to get your taxi to Clicks Rides or Taxi Rides.
O Taxi gets you a ride with one click and in a few minutes. Go ahead and download the O Taxi app right now. You can scan the QR code and get the app too. Now, 62 for 3. How good was that over by Sayyid Amir Kaleem? 11 required of 24. Not a big ask. Azaiba 11 are sniffing victory here.
Yeah, seemed to be an easy task from here to going further, since Hamal has struck 6 in the previous over. So yeah, now it's pretty much easy for Azaiba 11, and we might see them getting into the round 2.
Well, yes, round 2 starts tomorrow, and what does round 2 mean? Top 6 teams go into round 2, play a round robin league all over again. The bottom 2 ejected. Just be a single there. Also, that was that run out chance. Let's see how close was that. Yeah, he's got the ball in hand. The bat is...
Hold on.
And... Oh! Oh my God! The umpire said no to that. But obviously, yes, he does not have the replays that we have. He does not have the technology that we have. All he had was his eyes. But I can tell you, this was immensely close. The way it all shaped up. Meanwhile, up in the air and dropped. Did not gauge it right. He was moving towards the moving ball that was moving away from him, and then suddenly stopped to stretch his arms out.
Yeah, the young one wished couldn't just get it right. He did not read it where it was going. Yeah, he just slightly overran, I reckon, and then thought about it to get back. Meantime, it's drilled down for a single. So they don't need to really fancy their chances. They just need to win the game. Picking singles and doubles will take them far.
Well, yeah, 7 runs required of 21. They could just finish it in this over itself. Just 2 hits away. 66 for 3. They need 74 to win. They have enough and more deliveries to finish as they want to go big. And that's a huge 6. The scores have leveled. Azaiba 11 definitely cannot lose from here. But they would want to finish it right here in that next one delivery so that they have a much better net run rate.
Well, if you can hit those, you can hit it any moment of the game whenever you want. Just to Wasim Makhtar, just trying to finish things off quickly. Just one more run. So the question is whether he'll be going for the fence. Yeah, he takes it up in the air. So the fielder is inside. There is 6 fielders are inside the ring. And now coming in one more. Yeah, 7 fielders inside the ring, saving the singles. Charges down and right in the gap. That would be a single, and with that single, Azaiba 11 marks their position into the next round.
You're right. Winning this comfortably in 7 overs. Azaiba 11 has won by 7 wickets. Fan code Oman D10 Season 2. That was their last game in the round 1. Azaiba 11. They started off in a way that did not look promising to send them into round 2. But they came back super strong. Some fantastic bowling performances, some great batting performances. Absolutely inspirational the way the boys in red have played. And add to that, they've got a lot of support, a lot of fans coming in, cheering for them. Let's have a look at the batting card for Azaiba 11. Not too many batters used. Mansoor surprisingly got out today early, but Waqar and Hathim, they stuck around, and Wasim and Hamal, they ensured that they did not need any more men to come and score. 73 for 3 in 7 overs.
Yeah, that's a great batting display there. Every batter contributing. Almost every batter, yeah. In the bowling department, very impressive. Mohammad Arafat Islam right from the beginning, but he pulled only 1 over, couldn't get going. And that's been a big debate for us that he should continue bowling the 3rd over or not. So nothing impressive, but only one man doing the most of the damage was Syed Amir Kaleem. Picked up 3 wickets, and that will take him to 15 wickets in the tournament, and he's leading by far.
All right, let's have a look at what all transpired in the second innings. Ariel lost a wicket there, but Sean Novak, that over, 19 runs in that over. This one was the one over where the acceleration happened, and Azaiba 11 only got a sniff of how quickly they could finish this game. Muzair came in and bowled a 21-run over. So technically 40 runs came in from these 2 overs, and that was more than enough for a 74-run chase. Kaleem came in and picked up a couple of wickets, but that was not enough. And that shot was the shot that equalized the score and got them to shake hands after the single that was required to win. Alright, so this is the match summary here. Khuwair Warriors 72 for 7. Didn't really kick off. Syed Amir Kaleem failing with the bat today. Sagir Ahmed right on the top. 2 wickets for him. But Azaiba 11, they had a very, very easy task cut out. 73 they scored in 7 overs. Rawakar top scoring with 26. Hatham giving company on 19. And Syed Amir Kaleem didn't perform with the bat for the Warriors, but eventually ended up picking up 3 wickets in the second innings. Azaiba 11 winning this one by 7 wickets. Now we'll take a quick short break and then head to the presentation ceremony.